Okay, so this is the last time that I'm doing this for the daily brief and the three big stories to force myself to be just staying within that 3 minutes. I'll come and do other videos where I do just something I want to talk about, but how did the experiment work? Did you feel that I provided all the information that I normally provide, or did you feel like you were a little ripped off? I found personally that it was a lot harder to do the daily brief in this format than it is to do three big stories. And I didn't even realize that before, but so it depends on how much information comes out overnight, as whether that is going to be something that I can do or can't do, or that I feel just too rushed. So I need to know from you, the viewer, what it is that is most important to you. Is the brevity most important? Is it most important that I cover everything, even if sometimes it ebbs and flows, and then sometimes, and now I'm trying to shoot for shorter, but if it requires, if the amount of news requires that I am more comprehensive, particularly in the daily brief, is that okay, or do you still want me to try to stick to 3 minutes? So, like, tell me this: A, always try to stick to 3 minutes. B, go for covering all the information regardless of, don't worry about 3 minutes. Or C, try to be in 3 minutes, but if on days where it needs to be longer, then go longer as necessary, but don't go longer for the sake of going longer. I think those are the three big choices that are here. And now, so I'm trying to do the daily brief in the morning, and that's covering what happened in the previous 24 hours. And then three big stories usually has something to do with what's going on over the last day or few days, but it's like much bigger long-term effect. Here's what's going on. And most of the daily brief tends to be military, and most of the three big stories tends to be more political. So I don't think any of that is going to change. It's just a matter of, do I have to, I feel like I have to force it to be within 3 minutes, but if I give myself some extra room, or if there's extra news, then I need to go a little bit longer, I think, on some days, particularly with the daily brief. All right, but I want to know how I can serve you. That's what the whole point of the experiment was, and it was really interesting. By forcing myself into those 3 minutes, it took away a lot of the complexity where I was trying too hard to be comprehensive, and maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should. But I have to find a better rhythm. And so at any rate, tell me what you think. How else, last question, how else can I serve you better? Because this isn't about me. I'm not the story. The story is Ukraine. And since you care about Ukraine, I want to know how to serve you more effectively. So please put that in the comments below. I will read every comment. I promise you. I mean, like, if you comment 3 months from now, I might not, but like, whatever you post in the next couple of days, I will read every comment and consider it and try to improve based on what you said. I'll be back in front of my computer in the next video, and so we'll just keep going from there as we did before, but I'll listen to you about what you say about the time. All right? Thank you for your time, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.